Hello everyone. Welcome to our chemistry journey for G Advanced. Today, we are diving deep into the fascinating world of alkanes, specifically exploring their diverse properties. We'll start with the basics, then gradually unravel complex mechanisms, industrial applications, and advanced concepts. Get ready to build a strong foundation and sharpen your problem-solving skills across 4 levels of challenge. Let's kick things off with the fundamental properties of alkanes, what makes them unique in their simplest forms. Alkanes, being saturated hydrocarbons, exhibit properties primarily driven by their nonpolar nature and intermolecular forces. Their physical state dramatically changes with molecular weight. From methane to butane, they are gases. Pentane to heptadecane exist as liquids, while larger alkanes are solids. This trend is directly linked to increasing boiling and melting points due to stronger van der Waals forces as molecular size increases. Interestingly, branching within an alkane chain reduces its boiling point. This is because branched molecules are more compact and spherical, decreasing the surface area available for these weak intermolecular attractions, thus requiring less energy to overcome them during boiling. Regarding solubility, alkanes are nonpolar, which means they do not mix with polar solvents like water. Instead, they readily dissolve in other nonpolar organic solvents, adhering to the dissolves like principle. They are also less dense than water, causing them to float. Chemically, alkanes are relatively unreactive, earning them the nickname paraffins, derived from Latin words meaning little affinity. This inertness stems from their strong, nonpolar C to C and CH single bonds. However, under specific conditions, they do participate in important reactions like combustion and free radical substitution, which we'll explore further. Now, let's test your understanding of these basic properties with a few practice questions. Take a moment to think about the concepts we just discussed and apply them to these scenarios. Good luck! Ready to go a bit deeper? Let's explore the key chemical reactions that alkanes undergo, which are vital in industrial processes. One of the most crucial reactions of alkanes is combustion. In the presence of sufficient oxygen, alkanes burn completely to produce carbon dioxide and water, releasing a significant amount of heat, making them excellent fuels. However, if oxygen supply is limited, incomplete combustion occurs, leading to the formation of toxic carbon monoxide or even soot. Another important reaction is halogenation, where alkanes react with halogens like chlorine or bromine under UV light or high temperatures. This is a free radical substitution reaction, where hydrogen atoms are successively replaced by halogen atoms. We'll delve into its mechanism shortly. The free radical halogenation mechanism involves 3 main steps: initiation, where halogen molecules homolytically cleave to form radicals; propagation, a chain reaction where halogen radicals abstract hydrogen from alkanes, forming alkyl radicals, which then react with more halogen molecules; and termination, where radicals combine to end the chain. An important aspect here is the reactivity order of CH bonds. Tertiary hydrogens are most reactive, followed by secondary, and then primary. Beyond halogenation, alkanes can undergo nitration with fuming nitric acid at high temperatures, forming nitrocanes, also via a free radical pathway. Isomerization is another key reaction, converting straight-chain alkanes into their branched isomers using catalysts like anhydrous aluminum chloride and HCl. This process is vital in petroleum refining to improve the octane number of gasoline. Finally, pyrolysis, or cracking, involves the thermal decomposition of larger alkanes into smaller alkanes, alkenes, and hydrogen at high temperatures without air. This free radical process is essential for converting heavy crude oil fractions into more valuable lighter products like gasoline. These reactions collectively highlight the industrial significance of alkanes beyond just being fuels. Now it's time to apply your knowledge to some medium-level questions. These will require you to recall reaction conditions, products, and basic mechanistic steps. Take your time, think critically, and good luck with these challenges. Alright, it's time to elevate our understanding. Let's analyze the intricate details of alkane reactions, connecting them to fundamental chemical theories. Let's revisit free radical halogenation with a more detailed mechanistic view. The initiation step involves the homolytic cleavage of the halogen molecule by UV light or heat. This generates the initial free radicals. The propagation phase consists of two crucial steps. First, the halogen radical abstracts a hydrogen atom from the alkane, forming an alkyl radical and HX. This is often the rate-determining step. Second, the alkyl radical then reacts with another halogen molecule, producing the alkyl halide and regenerating a new halogen radical, thus continuing the chain. Finally, termination steps involve the combination of any two radicals, ending the chain reaction. Understanding these steps is crucial for predicting products and reaction conditions. A critical aspect of halogenation is selectivity, particularly the stark difference between chlorination and bromination. Chlorination is less selective, showing a reactivity ratio of roughly 3.8, 1 for tertiary, secondary, and primary hydrogens, leading to a mixture of products. Bromination, however, is highly selective, with ratios around 1600:1, predominantly reacting at the most substituted carbon. This difference is explained by the energetics of the hydrogen abstraction step and Hammond's postulate. Chlorination has an early, exothermic transition state resembling reactants, making it less sensitive to radical stability. Bromination has a late, less exothermic transition state resembling the more stable alkyl radical products, thus favoring the formation of the most stable tertiary radical. Hammond's postulate fundamentally links transition state structure to energy. For highly exothermic reactions like chlorination's H abstraction, the transition state is early, resembling the reactants, leading to low selectivity. For less exothermic reactions like bromination's H abstraction, the transition state is late, resembling the more stable product radical, thus exhibiting high selectivity. Beyond reactivity, conformational analysis of alkenes, like ethane and butane, helps us understand molecular stability. Staggered conformations are generally more stable than eclipsed ones due to reduced torsional and steric strain. Finally, a significant industrial process is aromatization, where straight-chain alkanes with 6 or more carbons are converted into aromatic hydrocarbons like benzene or toluene, under specific catalytic conditions, a process crucial for increasing gasoline's octane number. You've tackled some complex concepts. Now, challenge yourself with these hard-level questions. They require a deeper analytical approach, understanding of mechanisms, and application of theoretical principles like Hammond's postulate. Good luck, and keep pushing your understanding. Welcome to the hardest level, where we'll explore alkanes with competitive depth, delving into advanced industrial applications, intricate thermodynamic insights, and their broader impact. We begin by dissecting advanced cracking technologies crucial for petroleum refining. Thermal cracking uses high temperatures and pressures, relying on free radical mechanisms to break down large alkanes, but it's less selective. In contrast, catalytic cracking, or FCC, utilizes acidic zeolite catalysts at lower temperatures, proceeding via highly selective carbocation intermediates to produce higher octane gasoline. Then there's hydrocracking, a cleaner process combining cracking with hydrogenation under high hydrogen pressure and bifunctional catalysts. This yields saturated, sulfur-reduced products like jet fuel and diesel, showcasing the evolution of refining for better fuel quality and environmental standards. Understanding octane number is key to fuel performance. It measures a fuel's resistance to knocking in an engine. Highly branched alkanes and aromatics boast high octane numbers, while straight-chain alkanes have low ones. Industrial processes like isomerization and catalytic reforming are specifically engineered to convert low-octane straight-chain alkanes into their high-octane branched and aromatic counterparts, significantly improving fuel quality. From a thermodynamic perspective, alkene combustion is highly exothermic and spontaneous, making them excellent fuels, though requiring activation energy. Halogenation, while overall exothermic, involves kinetically controlled steps, where the product distribution is determined by the relative rates of radical formation, not just the final product stability. This kinetic control is directly linked to bond dissociation energies, which reveal that tertiary CH bonds are weakest, leading to the most stable tertiary radicals and explaining observed regoselectivity. Let's now explore advanced synthetic strategies for alkanes. The Wurtz reaction, using alkyl halides and sodium, is effective for symmetrical alkanes but suffers from poor yields and mixtures for unsymmetrical ones. A more versatile method is the Cory-House synthesis, employing Gilman reagents, which efficiently synthesize unsymmetrical alkanes with good yields and minimal byproducts. Kolbe electrolysis, involving the electrolysis of carboxylic acid salts, also yields symmetrical alkanes. Beyond synthesis, alkanes have significant environmental and economic impacts. Their combustion products contribute to global warming and air pollution, while all spills devastate ecosystems. Economically, alkanes are the bedrock of the petrochemical industry, serving as fuels, lubricants, and feedstocks for countless products, influencing global economies profoundly. Research into biofuels aims to provide sustainable alternatives. Catalytic reforming is a cornerstone of modern refineries, transforming low-octane naphthas into high-octane reformats. This complex process involves a blend of dehydrogenation, cyclization, and isomerization, typically catalyzed by platinum rhenium, yielding valuable aromatics and branched alkanes for premium gasoline. A deeper understanding of reaction mechanisms involves visualizing energy changes along a reaction coordinate, identifying transition states as energy peaks and intermediates as valleys. For free radical halogenation, the relative energies of these transition states for abstracting different types of hydrogen atoms directly dictate the regoselectivity, with more stable nascent radicals forming faster. Finally, the stability of carbocations, following the order tertiary greater than secondary greater than primary, plays a crucial role in the product distribution during catalytic cracking, guiding the formation of branched products. Now, it's time to tackle the first set of 5 challenging questions. These problems demand a deep understanding of advanced concepts, industrial processes, and mechanistic details. Apply your critical thinking and analytical skills. You've got this. Here are the remaining 5 questions to further test your mastery. These require integrating knowledge from various aspects of alkane properties, including synthesis, environmental impact, and detailed mechanistic reasoning. Take your time, analyze each question thoroughly, and strive for precision. Best of luck! You've just completed an intensive exploration of alkane properties, from foundational concepts to advanced G-level insights. We've covered physical properties, diverse chemical reactions, detailed mechanisms, industrial applications like cracking and reforming, and even their environmental and economic significance. Keep practicing, keep exploring, and remember that consistent effort is key to mastering chemistry. For more such engaging and comprehensive educational content, visit synapse.omaps.in. Don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more exciting lessons. Stay curious and happy learning.